Hey there, fourth graders. Today, let's talk summer. This week, you have shared where you've done your online work at. You have shared your top 10 things about fourth grade. You did a one-pager or in the progress of doing a one-pager on fourth grade. So we spent a lot of time looking back. You're finishing up your newspaper article of looking back. Today, we get to look forward a little bit. So what are your summer plans? Some people are kind of more in this category here of, man, this summer's going to womp because they're worried, stuff's going to be closed and it's just not going to, there's just not as much to do because of coronavirus. But I want to, let's still do fun things, even if we can't go on our vacations or go do what we'd plan to do, let's still have a fun time this summer. Oh, by the way, do you guys know what TV show this is from? So when I was your guys' age, maybe a little bit older, there was this show on Disney called Recess. And it was my favorite cartoon, like my favorite ever. I thought it was so witty and funny, and maybe that's why I became a school teacher. Oh, I never thought about that, because I loved a TV show about kids at school. But it's on Disney Plus now, and I've been watching a few episodes. I've only watched like 2 or 3, but it's still really funny. So if your parents are cool with it and you have Disney Plus, you should check out Recess because it's a good show, and you can just think, this is Mr. D's show. So let's talk about our summer plans. What you're going to be doing today is you're going to be telling us about your summer plans on the Google slide, and you can color it on a piece of paper. You can and upload to the slide. You can type it right on the slide. You can put pictures on the slide. I don't care. However you want to do it works just fine for me. Just tell us what you're doing this summer on the slide. So I'll tell you. Here's what my plans are this summer. I've got a big plan this summer. And I'm working on what's called a dissertation. So I've talked about this a little bit on and off, but I've been going to school at Utah State, learning as much as I can about reading. And so the one last step that I have to finish my doctorate degree is I need to do a dissertation. So I'm going to be writing a lot this summer, and I'm doing what's called a meta-analysis. So what a meta-analysis is you go out and you find every single study that's ever been published on a certain topic, and then you investigate all of those studies at once to see what trends are and what as a whole body of research it has to say. So I'm going to be doing mine on partner reading, which might not surprise you because we've done quite a bit with partner reading in here with having reading buddies and parents come in and be reading buddies. And that's because I think at least the research I've read on it shows that it can be really helpful in helping support students' fluency and comprehension. So for my dissertation, I'm going to look at every single study that I can find on partner reading and see what across all the studies if it shows that it does help with helping students read smoothly and accurately and understand what they read. So it's exciting, but it's scary too. That's going to be a major that's like I'm planning on 8 to 10 to 12 hours a day of me just working on this puppy right here as often as I can to try and I have 300 and I have a schedule on my phone. Let's see, 308 days is when my goal is to have completed my whole dissertation. So the more work I do this summer, then the less I have to do, during the fall when I'm trying to juggle school and work. So that's my big plan this summer. I'm going to be looking like Kermit Frog there. But I've got other things going on too. I want to have some campfires in the backyard with my family. We've got just a little fire pit. And I love just sitting out and roasting hot dogs or bratwursts or making, s'mores and just having a good time. I do want to take my boys to Bear Lake. I think that sounds like a lot of fun. We did this a few weeks ago, and you can see they both like sticks and floating sticks in Bear Lake. But we had a good time just going there for a little drive. So I want to get some Bear Lake or just small road trip time. I don't think we're going anywhere big, but just driving with my family someplace. This is last year's garden, but I want to get my garden planted and tend to it. My wife is a really big gardener. She enjoys it. Me, I could take it or leave it, but she likes it, so I do it. So I look forward. It'll be good. It's good to spend time in the garden. We've done it enough years that we've kind of figured it out. And then I have a record player. And so you can see I want to get a better system for it, but it's got 2 speakers behind there and a subwoofer under there. But I have some records of albums by artists, by, bands I really like. And so what I enjoy doing you know, in summer when the sun's going down, is I'll go and get just a nice drink in my hand, and I'll sit on my back porch, and I'll turn the record up, and I'll just something about listening to music on a record player rather than like streaming it over the internet, especially these days with so much technology. That sounds really like satisfying for me. So those are my plans this summer. So I want to hear about your plans this summer. You can put like pictures on a slide like I did. You can color or draw it on a piece of paper and then take a picture of that and put it on the slide. You can type it on the slide. I'm good with whatever, but I'm very excited to hear what your plans are this summer. And this is something I will put into our end of year scrapbook too, so that we can have this online forever. So thank you so much. Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye bye.